Very good morning to you, Biom Eba Afisem on TVXYZ, and this is Wednesday. It's not a holiday, and I'm sure we all be celebrating the founder of Ghana, Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Now, let me do it quick. You only say a year fix the country movement. Maybe a bit almost sorry now omano ayeding. The whole of the country, everybody was talking about fix the country. Some way, somehow, they went into hibernation. Now they are back. Now, almost say, near a friend who said they are going to besiege the seat of government. Not 1 day, not 2 days, but 3 days of picketing at Jubilee House. Now, hashtag no Julobi House. Now, Solomon Wise, one of the conveners, Emma, fix the country. He made some of the reasons, and I said, botai potin tia, mopese omoko, ekoyesa oyechri. Solomon Wise.
Youth unemployment has cast a shadow over our nation, robbing our youth talent of the opportunity to contribute to the development of our country. Corruption has seeped into every level of our society and eroding trust and hindering progress. We demand accountability, transparency, and an end to the impunity that has allowed corruption.
That's Solomon Wise. Now he talks about corruption, youth unemployment. Now, we share the unemployment index now. It is just soaring. Esra Neko tells you how many people are jumanya. Now figures will tell you, say, every year we are graduating a minimum of close to 20,000. Out of this, less than 2,000 per enya ijuma a year. So all of these after national service, they are rendered unemployment. Now the Ghana Statistical Service and so say it takes a minimum of 5 years after national service to get employment. It is a real school. Now unya ijuma after national service, then you are part of the outliners. The outliers, because clearly, it takes a minimum of 5 years and sana when you juma after national service. But Oliver Bakavoma or H. say he is the convener, of Fix the Country. Now, enya feina ye babeka say police for ye by ne or chebaba ya to barricade near Porting Pa on person or muyeno, the real activity on person more than taking now or chirichimu exactly how on meye or ye chenafa.
We are engaged in what is a peaceful demonstration. The freedom of assembly and the right to protest is constitutionally guaranteed to every citizen. This is an activity that we take on and the right we are exercising solemnly in reminder of what we have gotten to as a society. It is not an invitation for chaos. We will make sure that every person who is coming there will be protected. Ghanaians will be coming out on the 21st. So Saturday the 23rd. We have put in place every logistical arrangements that we can. For those who want to spend the night over, we are arranging for tents to be mounted. We are arranging for mosquito nets to be provided for people to sleep over and mattresses as well for people to stay over. The idea is to occupy the space for 3 days continuous. So it's not a...
And yes, they will come today, they will return tomorrow, they will come today, they will return tomorrow, to have the police stop them and I be no. I say omo eko akwakotina eye Jubilee House na kom kwakotina no bibi say na for the past and I say for the next 3 days starting tomorrow, which is the birthday of Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana for nyina celebrating no. What activities no be here, because see, to sit at one place for even 2 hours without doing anything. He can't even sit for 5 minutes on Yeshe. So clearly, 3 consecutive days, 72 hours, a day part on Babe. Now, Mumuni Shafa, Director of Communications, Emma Fix the Country Movement, or Chechrimu activities on Baye, microphone and Casena, Yeninje into your coffee.
We expect that there will be liberation songs, a musical tribute to the spirit of liberation and change. Jama, hooting at presidency, a symbolic expression of our call for accountability. Speeches, inspirational addresses emphasizing the need for change and accountability in Ghana. Pan logo and bobobo drumming. a celebration of Ghana's rich musical heritage. Dancing, an opportunity for attendees to join in the cultural festivities. Keep fit exercise, board games, ludo, cards, monopoly, oware. Songs, a musical tribute to the spirit of liberation and change. Jama, hooting at presidency, a symbolic expression of our call for accountability. Speeches, inspirational addresses emphasizing the need for change and accountability in Ghana. Hanlogo and Bobobo drumming, a celebration of Ghana's rich musical heritage. Dancing, an opportunity for attendees to join in the cultural festivities. Keep fit exercise, board games, ludo, cards, monopoly, oware.
So that is Shafa Musa, Director of Communications. Now, Omo outlining the activities of Mukwakoye. Obi say a Keep Fit Club. Well, that is the spirit. Because say Omo anyene sa, they'll be bored. A comedy omo ombeda omweni nje inti de bo ose jama ene ne ekoso nyina. All of those activities no any omo ye to show say indeed the people of the country, the youth of the country are not happy with the happenings. Yeah, ekoso. The minority in parliament eka say omo ekwa bisichi the Bank of Ghana. Eno police for NSA. To the extent that now there's been an agreement, gentleman's agreement. So instead of somebody starting from Parliament through the Atamios High Street, Akwakupie, Bank of Ghana premises, no, that route has been changed. And to the extent that now, Omukwakosha ewo Obra Sports. This is on the 3rd of October. Before the 3rd of October, no, this is what the youth wants to do. Now, the happenings of the country, no, don't wanna aka say the youth are angry, but then ebimusu aka say the anger of the youth, no, they are not angry enough. Into no, she entrese imabunu ni ayedi di omono eye omode, because clearly if you youth na wan kasa ho a eyibone na edibejao. Into the youth of the country have seen say no. Embre aso say omo sorry etia ni ekoso no. Embre aso. Because unemployment is one of the key factors. Now, unemployment, according to the 2023 figures, no, which is this year, we are having to do with unemployment rate reaching 5%, because currently, as we speak, it's about 4.7. That's where unemployment has gotten to. Yeah, say ofa Ghana for edubiana emu enum de eyadia omu enya ejumanye. Ask yourself, say omu awoni omu eko suku. Yeah, I can't say go school because I need to do na I can't say because that formalized education. Obi osi we JHS okosu ejuma any ade. Those people they are put aside. But more muko school, you went to the universities, technical universities, training colleges, any ade, nursing, any ade, moko national service, any nekeka hunyinano. Ask yourself the rotations that you did. Ebimu in 2019. Nurses be omu rotation in 2019 and also mu school in 2019 did rotation in 2020. Kebashigmene appeal. They've not been posted. They are not working. So all of these brackets adds up to the unemployment bracket na yekano. And today we get up and our nurses Accra yeko Sisi Akotoka International Airport and no bigger time say it is becoming like the new plant station. Kotoka ababeye the new plant station because obia sorry opese oko. Now there was a CDD report say 70% of Ghanaians say they want to leave the country, and that 30% are somewhere they want to stay. And then somebody came to comment say the 30%, no, they didn't hear the question well. 30% na they didn't want to move out of the country. No, the clear thing is that they didn't hear the question well because in Komote question here they would add up to the 70%, no, and then they will leave the shores of the country. This is where we have gotten to as a country. Kokotoka International Airport, you see. It is not because say obi too quiet no, but the rationale behind a kind of mutuno is what should be the problem for we as a country, and this is the very reason fix the country group they say they cannot watch this happen. It's the very reason they can't watch this happen, because clearly on mine na ye chichire as in mebunu who they say are the future leaders, no, they can't trust the leaders to do what they say they'll do for them. So the best thing is to walk away. Internoko Kotoka, and I'll keep referring to Kotoka. Terminal 3, it has become the new plan station. People are just leaving the shores of the country. Say omokwa neso omoko. Say omokwa neso omoko. And Fix the Country wants to do it. And then we brought in politics some way, somehow, to divide the front of Fix the Country so that they cannot have that formidable front. Yakasa Fix the Country for Enakasa. It will be a voice to reckon with. And then, almost and today, we are seeing what is happening. They say they are going to do 3 days demonstration at the Jubilee House with the hashtag Occupy Jolobi House. For the hashtag Occupy Jolobi House. And that is what they are going to do. From now till Saturday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All provisions have been made according to the group, no. And the good thing is that with Oliver, he says they are sending, and I said they are sounding a note of caution. Say they are not going there to cause mayhem. They are not going there to destroy any property. They are an armed youth who are not happy with the system. Ma police nibia emba mbekase obeye jaru bia nase obebi bia intino ko omoko no de a peaceful demonstration and omoko akwakoye for now Friday, Saturday. 3 days. Let's see how that pans out. Benjamin Dakun, one of the conveners, Emma Fix the Country. He joins me on the phone. Ben, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, more picketing, 3 days. This is unprecedented in the history of the country. How are you intending to do it? Say So
we are gathering at the forecourt and our president's house, presidential house maybe. Either we are occupying for the 3 days, what called internally the conscientizing of the people and for that 3 days, there mounted a very huge border. The Ghana colors now painted. We'll have permanent markets with Honma and sort of like material type. Conformity to access that for a moon, 10 person or more or minimum. The display of training of certain historical videos, any fight was independent, any ruler, in Crawford, a play, it was struggle. The Ninja Animan said, about democracy more. American said the biggest challenge to democracy is civil obedience, or the fact that governor yet your mind will so to the lines of the government. That the biggest benefit of democracy is civil disobedience and opposition to the government. And say to any development, any standard manner, you can't keep on agreeing to everything that the government does or the government says. We have to be the opposition and check and put everyone that we give power to in check. That is what those kind of activities are geared towards. Sort of like uniting frontiers, and there will be different cultural troops coming to come and keep the crowd entertained and keep them active. So we'll sing patriotic songs all throughout the 3 days. These are some of the things we'll be doing over there. In the ABR, we come now to Anajua, you realize that there'll be a giant train there. There are more video be or the happenings and the reasons why we had military takeovers in the country. And the main things that happen here, we don't want to see these things anymore. So this will serve as a reminder to those in power say, when we give you the authority to go and rule, it is not to go there and go and make yourself rich or to use the state resources for your own benefit. It is to come and say that it's going to change the lives of the people that you promised you're coming to help them. And now do ever to me, one catcher is so bad, this is what was coming to do. They call online, can I see me if you try making kind of Twitter messages I watch over from let's say 2013 all the way to the point of Danny president. If he was even going according to those things, or kind and can was Ghana. So we are not saying we want to listen to lip service. We want some more structured things. They are kicking in that say their constitution and shed them. So we want see a new constitution, a new change in something. And the kind of lackadaisical attitude of the president, and share them both, and the kind of statements that are put out. The minister now actually say she's breaking the current declaration form. Now, President every Pierre the cassette or GDS minister the Piana, your decision now should come out as clean. That is you directly influencing investigation with your power and your position. And anybody who will take charge of this investigation can be badly influenced by the kind of things they are saying for them to not even do their work properly. So we don't expect that from a sitting president who will be elected to come and rule over us. And recently, he can't never be empty. The letter now from police, the president himself has made it clear that he's not mentally well or mentally fit to lead this country. We are calling for him to end this tenure so that we can elect somebody. Because, what can I say, maybe we need a new leader to come and take off the problems that we have. Meaning very well said, he has no solutions left for us, and therefore he has no need to be in power. So these are some of the few things that I hear Dwaboase. So we have weak institutions. Our presidency is too strong, and people do not tend to agree with us or understand what we are doing. But COVID period, parliamentary party law basically my president to me said, over to me, I your right to movement and our ability to move about freely, Over to me, I ask is this our right, I think the country has to take the issue all the way to the Supreme Court. To have that now parliamentary party rescinded or retracted from law. So these are the things that we've been talking about here. President was too much. We can't keep on adding more. And the fact to say Ghanaians are suffering. Youth, we are losing big time from the creatives among us. And then go far as the Dachina is the mind way, everybody is nice, share on my wisdom. People that will need their expertise to take off this country. They are all leaving because we are national service. Now, Juma, even internship and not attachment, people will demand, say, as a Cabra, this is the kind of system we've created, the kind of system I have structured. We don't have a deliberate plan. They say, if come and take over. You borrow our ministry, so you see people who are extremely old. You can't even use a computer account, the way around it. They are still occupying spaces. We don't have a limit towards age gaps. Any maybe this X amount of years, and it can also on brief innovation so that a younger person can take over. We don't have those things. Your lower limit 10, the ban presidency, I can't afford that you can't lead the country. Why don't you have the same thing that we stated when you are about 60 years, you can't also lead this country? Because the agenda is the national policies for because basically 75 plus, they are basically living dead. So whether you come out and things are bad or not, you are not going to face the brunt of the decisions that you are taking now. So we want someone who can be part of whatever decision we make at the top there. So back not top policy for you in the future or back to Nimubaka is going to face the brunt of those same policies or no out for it. You know, then another people are there. People are having their back who have a kind of because he's old already. So they don't face the brunt of the policies that they themselves write for us to live with. And they can't be, they are say, Nanado does not have more Ghana in him than you behind the mic or me talking on the phone. He has less of Ghana in him because we're born abroad in AV.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm just coming to pass on to the
Benjamin, let's Ben, I am caught into the age bracket. Now we're looking at governance. I'm sure say at this age, the age conversation is having nothing to do with a governance issue. I don't see or I've not heard where they say that there is a direct relationship between old age and poor governance. So let's leave that aside. But the question I'm asking is your mobilization, because we know, sir, for some time now, the front of Fix the Country was somewhat broken. And then I'm more here to ensure, say, this call are more for Ghana for they will turn up in their numbers now or more bois the course you want to achieve a year 50 a day.
So, Mama, I think this is sort of like a very huge misconception. I would like to correct it. Yes, you have been some challenges regards to past containers in Yamano. Some of them came on air and all that and said some things and all that. But we've moved on quite very rapidly and very quickly. January was somebody. We did a very huge protest. I think the biggest so far within the northern sector ever had on 7 January. So we are actively mobilizing all the time. Now, for this particular protest, and our pickets, we are employing all tools of mobilization. We've been on social media actively. We've done spaces online and all that. We also have people who are working within communities, talking to people. I think Benra, they were at Circle, engaging people at Circle. So people are on the ground talking to people. We are also using the online platforms that we have to broadcast our message while also engaging traditional media. I think they becomes a 360 round approach. Make sure they'll be able to see a message, as far as it can go. Preparations, the thing I make it's been in line. We've been communicating with the police. If today elapses, I think then basically we have the green light to go for it with tomorrow's engagement, because abandoned more the only authority that can stop us from protesting or from exercising our right to demonstrate, the court. And we've not received any paper or anything of that sort from any court barring us from going for a distance. So in terms of operations, and everything, we fulfilled the spirit and letter of the law, and we've done our best to make sure that the Ghanaian out there will also know what is going on and the kind of activities we've put in place for tomorrow. Yes.
Now, very finally, it's early days yet. We know, sir, even the minority were prevented from holding their protests with an ex parte injunction. Do we see, say, today is early days? I think Wednesday, I think about 9. Are you expecting anything from the court? And I say, Modern say, whatever be the case, Ochina occupy a year Jubilee House air coso.
For us, until the day is over, you can never say no.
Okay.
I think for now, no, we are very, very clear on how the police service operates and the fact that we use all the technicalities and the court to fraud civil disobedience and public dissent. My can is several times the Public Order Act, it doesn't help our democracy. And you're going to look at it very well, because basically, it makes the police the organizers of every demonstration. Also, they tell you all sorts of things. You can't pass here, you can't do this, you can't say that you can start at this time, you can end at this time, you can stretch it for this days, you can't do it this days, you don't have manpower. There are so many excuses that come through. And it brought the people from speaking out. And these are tools that we use to guard civilians and the populace. And that is exactly what the police keep on using. I think the last demonstration I remember telling the commander that if you keep on suppressing public dissent, you actually rise or you bring up that harm that you wouldn't want to see affect this our democracy. So it's best to allow us to go on the street and to allow people to stay in their rooms and keep on piling up their anger. It is not good for anyone. You see an angry person being stopped from shouting. It's not good for anyone. And the consequences might be too dire for anyone to speak. So if the courts and the police will still keep on using the same thing, my king kind the reasons behind the Occupy DOG protest, the reason why they stopped it made no sense to me. These are some of the things. Say to me, farm markets, say your markets for bigger. No one goes there to go and do anything bad. If Ghanaians were irate people who are very bad and they will cause chaos,
Nyame Adoma Ochinano will see how events unfold as you beseech the seat of government in your 3-day protest. Benjamin Dako, one of the lead conveners, Emma Fix the Country movement. Yeah, Ochina, almost 3 days picketing, I say. Ya omo eko Jubilee House. Ye di besi ha na kwame menka ene abedwafo atena se wabra omano ebetena se ne de Ghana nsem abro. Wame so me
Franco Trading Enterprise on Sabeka biato. Franco air conditioning